Good morning, everyone. Getting ready for church. It's gonna be kind of fast because I would like to make it somewhere on time. Face is already washed and toned, and really use witch hazel for my toner. Now I'm gonna go in my moisturizer, and this is the absolute truth. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. I actually got this in a 3-pack from Sam's when they had it on sale not too long ago. Funny story. I'll show you guys my primer that I'm using. But before I do that, how is everyone's morning going? Very quiet and peaceful. I think I uploaded, 2 or 3 videos and I scheduled them through the end of the month. My sourdough, y'all. My sourdough. That is my thing right now. Labor of love. I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm gonna go in with this. I actually got this from the Ulta semi-annual sale. Maybe it was just Pacifica Silk that was on sale. The Ulta semi-annual sale is actually going on right now. And they have the It Cosmetic brushes on sale like every day. And really that's been the only thing that has sparked my interest. I check every day to see if there's something that I like or will need that's on sale, but so far, not yet. I'm getting a friend, which is crazy. I don't know if like pimples can move, but I swear it was right here and now it's here. It hurts so bad. I'm not messing with it. It doesn't show any signs of ready to be popped or anything. So now that I'm moisturized and have my serum, I'm going in with this. And I told you guys before, this is not my favorite, but I have another NYX primer that I really love. It's clear, I forget the name of it. It's with my family. I don't know, I think when we went to Gatlinburg not too long ago, it just got mixed up in like my husband's bag. I was looking and looking. I was like, where's my primer? Because I love this primer. And yesterday, when I was FaceTiming, they were like, what is this? And I'm like, that's the primer I've been looking for. So I'm not going to buy a new one. I'll just wait until I see them again. But I'm priming. I actually need to grab my concealer. It's literally right out on my dresser for some reason. Let me grab that. So me saying that, I went live a few minutes ago, but I didn't have my pants on at the time. And actually, I have my pants up now. When I went to go get my pants, it showed like my underwear and everything. And I was like, no, not happening. Primer on, eyebrow. This is the Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil. This next to the Anastasia one they are my favorite. Anastasia was actually on sale yesterday at Ulta, but it was like lip stuff. Can I do this here? Probably not. Y'all, just wait. It is time for my second retouch of my microblading. I actually need to find someone in the Columbia area. And I've said it before with my brows. They're cousins, not twins. Maybe sisters with a few people in between, a few siblings in between. Is anyone else getting ready for church? I really enjoy this church that I go to here. Very rooted in traditional values. Last week he was talking about how the with the elections and like the presidential debates and everything that's going on in society. Like we just need to stand our ground, be firm, be cognizant and aware of what we're listening to or not listening to. I'm telling you, between AI and just our everyday news outlets, it's a mess out here. I forgot to apply sunscreen, so I'm gonna go in with my Super Goop sunscreen. I love the texture of this. It makes me a little bit greasy. I'm almost out of this one. This is my favorite, Urban Skin RX. It does leave like a white film, but going in with the Super Goop this morning. I used this much, and this is too much. But it was pretty satisfying watching. Oh, this stuff feels so good. It's so silky. Normally, it's my moisturizer sunscreen primer. So I literally just put this on top of my primer. But I forgot to put it on. I wear sunscreen every day. Like, people of color, brown skin, does need sunscreen because it keeps things like this from getting darker, right? So, sunscreen. I will say, since I've started blending and juicing on a regular, my skin is so much better than what it was. I'm gonna go in with this. I love this chapstick. They make it in a tin pot too. I don't like it in a tin pot because when it melts or something, it's a mess. This is what I normally use for my eyes. I did not use it today, but I will. I'll use it tonight for sure. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use my Fenty Pro Filter in 450. And then you guys know I've talked about this before. Actually, I did get a different shade. So the original, I don't remember the original shade, but I just felt like it was too red. But even this one, I thought the undertone was just not my undertone. But it has definitely grown on me. I don't know if you can tell, but I use it a lot. And I still have my other MAC one. I probably should be using that too before it gets too warm and I get darker for the summer because it's a good winter shade. And I love like the glow of it. Literally had this MAC brush for years back when I was using the MAC. I think it's the MAC Studio Finish Powder Foundation. That's a good foundation too. Actually, I think that was on sale the other day, but I didn't get it because I have plenty of this left. And I'm not trying to buy a new foundation right now because I'll be transitioning to a darker shade probably for the summer. But it really depends on how much sunlight I get too. I got these knotless braids a week ago. And I like knotless braids because they're not as tight. And I just think they look a little bit neater. But what I tell you, she was gripping. Okay, gripping. I actually redid these two along my edges because even though I was like, hey, take it easy on my edges, I think she thought she was taking it easy on my edges, but I was just no. So I redid those two on each side because I enjoy my edges. And I really started having issues with my edges when I had my daughter. Like, they just fell out. They're like, I've always had thin edges, but after having my daughter, I was just like, yeah, thank you, but no thank you. This is my NYX Bear With Me concealer. I'll be putting this under my eye. This is just a Real Techniques brush that I got from Ulta. So I'm just gonna do this. I don't put it right under my eye. And then I'll let it sit for a little while before I actually blend it out. I don't put it right under my eye as it's right there. And then I do this. I don't use a lot. And I'm not gonna put anything on my friend because normally I'll, but yeah. So, yeah, I actually was supposed to go out of town today for work, but that was canceled because I'm going somewhere else. More details to follow. And yeah, so I canceled that trip. And Marley's already at like the kennel, but I'll go pick him up tomorrow because they don't do Sunday pickups. And I wasn't supposed to be here, right? I'll put a little more concealer on my beauty blender. I love a beauty blender. And I'll blend this out. But yeah, so that trip is canceled. Then another trip is ensuing. So that will be fun. And from there, we'll see what comes of it. Yep. But that also gives me an opportunity to get Mr. Marley down to my husband or whatnot. The only thing I'm really bummed about is for this trip that I was supposed to go on today, I like had to apply and like it wasn't available to everyone. That's the thing. It was not available to everyone. So because I'm a top performer, right? I was actually selected out of my peers or whatnot. But I guess Laura Mercier. But I guess the good news is I was actually selected and considered, right? So could be worse. Or I was considered and selected. Okay, this is in all my oil spots. So this is why I don't have on my shirt yet, because I'm wearing like a cream colored shirt. No, I'm not wearing eyeshadow. I rarely wear eyeshadow or anything, but I have my NYX Epic ink liner that I'm going in with. Can I see that from here? No. Sorry. You know, and really, because I'm about 2.5 years out. So in August, I'll be 2 years out from retirement. So really, design a little bit. I'm considering like when I talk this stuff, I really am just thinking about like how does everything play in and what does that actually look like. But sorry, I'm looking for my blush brush. I feel like if it's a snake, I would be bit right now. But I'm not seeing it. And I know I've used it. At least I think I've used it. Clearly I don't remember. So I'm just gonna use this brush by e.l.f. And I'm using this e.l.f. Putty blush. I really like it actually. And I was on the fence so long about trying this stuff, but I like it. I do think they have their own. I can't see it. I don't think this is gonna work. I think they have a brush that actually goes with it. Can you guys? I just love how nice and soft this is. I am gonna blend it. I'm just trying to get it on right now. Speaking of using my fingers, I tried soft gel tips. So I was just doing like full press-ons. And I was just like, I just keep seeing this, so let me try it. I actually went to Sally's. Probably could have got a kit off Amazon or something. But sometimes I just don't want to wait for Amazon because it takes a little bit longer in a small town. So yeah, sometimes I'm just over Amazon Prime. But I went to Sally's and I got these soft gel tips. They're the Gelish round soft gel tips. And I did not use the gel powder or anything. I actually I just used nail glue. And I'm okay with that. I think I might go back and get the actual gel to do it. Sometimes I just don't like using the UV and all that stuff. It's just like so extra. Let me do some blending. But yeah, I'm watching the time. Church is literally like 5 minutes away, so I have time. I'll take this out. But Yeah, I really like them, even though like I learned some tips and tricks. So about how to apply. You don't want any air bubbles or anything. And my middle finger is so wide, so I actually have to like use a larger side and trim it. But then like the application process, the 45-degree angle. But yeah, I like these. And this is not gel polish. This is OB polish. Because again, sometimes it's just too much. Not all the time, just sometimes. Try how my blushes. I think I could use a little more. I'm going to try to use this Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Okay, so where did the blush go? I didn't put it back in there. I wonder if, oh yeah, there we go. I really wonder if my brushes with my family, which is okay. Yep. And then before I do anything else, I'm gonna spray with my NYX matte finish because I always do my mascara, then spray, and then I have raccoon eyes. So we do that. I'm gonna blend my eyebrows out. And then mascara is gonna be this MAC Stack. I really like this stuff. It's just so nice and thick. I love it. So I think I'm gonna have bowls for dinner tonight. I don't know, because I have some potatoes I need to get rid of before I go on my next trip. I say it's like it's so many, it literally is 2 potatoes. And they're not even that big. But that could be the base for my bowl. I'm gonna do it with my chicken shawarma thighs that I got from Trader Joe's. They actually are pretty good. I'm out of my carne asada, but again, there's no need to rush about it because I'm gonna be out of town. And if you go back and watch my Trader Joe's haul, there's this Thai spicy fried shrimp rice or Thai spicy shrimp fried rice. Yeah. I do not recommend it. It was very spicy. I did not like the flavor of it. I ate it because I didn't want to waste it, but it was not my cup of tea, if you're asking me. But it served its purpose. So I might put on one more layer of mascara. I do like for it to dry a little bit before I like finish it up. And then for my lip, I love this stuff. This lip stain, I love this. Let me find my lip liner. This isn't my lip liner. Oh, that's my NYX Brow Pencil. Do you guys ever go in with like a darker lip liner? I have done that before. I think I'm going to do that today. Sometimes I just think it looks good. This lip stain literally lasts a nice little bit of time. That's why I like it. I used to have so much stuff. Speaking of so much stuff, first, I was telling my daughter not too long ago, I was just like, if only you were older, or like now, when we used to be like financially irresponsible and just randomly go out and go shopping all the time. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah. Me and your daddy just used to wake up. Really, I was the shopper and he was the active and willing driver or whatnot. But let me tell you about this kid. So we are supposed to be going on a cruise this summer. We'll see what's going on with work or whatnot. I feel like might be cutting it close. Not doing anything to my hair, but taking it down. But we're supposed to be going on a cruise this summer. This child, I'm telling you, 2024. These kids, I tell you. Oh my gosh. Anywho, last night she tells me, what did she tell me? Oh, I'm building my wish list for the cruise. I'll send it to you. Whose child are you? Like, what job are you working? She's like, well, I go to school and make good grades. Get it, got it good. But yeah, this is where we're at, people. So I think one more coat, and then we're gonna wrap this look up. I feel like I was telling you guys something about my sourdough and I forgot. Yesterday I made a blueberry lemon loaf and a cinnamon roll or cinnamon swirl loaf and just a regular loaf. And then for both my blueberry lemon loaf and my cinnamon swirl loaf, definitely can use more flavor. So I didn't want lemon to overpower it, so I don't think I used enough lemon zest. Definitely gonna step that up. And then for like the cinnamon sugar, I did like a nice thin layer. I was very conservative because they were also mini loaves because it's just me, right? So they were mini loaves. I definitely can lay on the cinnamon sugar. So when I made my husband's cheddar jalapeno loaf, like I did not hold back. One, because I know he likes the spice and he loves the cheese, and so I put a lot in there. But I was still playing with like my portions or rations when it comes to like my add-ins for these loaves. Next time I do it, more lemon zest. Got to figure out the placement of the blueberries because even though I put them, when you spread your sourdough out, I put them evenly, then I folded it, put blueberries, then I folded it, put blueberries. It's still, they weren't like dispersed that well, in my opinion. I think I have footage of it. It should be coming in a short. And then the cinnamon, nice swirl, it was beautiful. But again, it was just so little. So it's like a hint of cinnamon in there, but not as much as it could be, in my opinion, Yeah, so this is it. And I don't need to do anything to my edges. In my opinion, I don't. Do I wanna, or do I just wanna, we just wanna do this? Yep. Like, that's that. My earrings are in my purse. Don't ask me why they're in my purse. Put on my rings and I'll put on my shirt. And then I'll be on my way to church. I'll be right back. Here I am. This is my shirt I'm wearing. That's why I didn't put it on before I did my makeup because I didn't need any colors. And I'm gonna wear this little, I call it a paperclip necklace. I love it. I got this from Sam's for Christmas 1 year. I don't know if my husband knows he got it for me or not, but I did. The question is, will I be able to put it on with these nails? Yeah, maybe, I think we were still in Maryland when I got it. So there you have it. I'm gonna grab my earrings out my purse on my way out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday, a blessed Sunday if you're going to church. I hope that you get what you're going there for. Yeah, so this is the final look. Very simple. You do not have to be over the top at all. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye. I don't know how to end this. I feel like I always go through this. Nope. Oh, maybe you just hit the X button, right?